Hi there, my name is Alexandra Vaki and I'm a Senior Strategic Communication major here at SUU, and through my many experiences of college and just overall research, I will be giving you the 5 best, most effective tips for maintaining a healthy lifestyle while under stress, either at school or work. Now, there are many different interactions, goals, and situations between school and work, but one thing they do have in common is stress. Stress can have many negative effects on not only the mind, but also on the body. It can result in the loss of sociability, positive moods, thoughts, and feelings. It can even kill brain cells and reduce the size of the brain because it can have a shrinking effect on the prefrontal cortex, which is the part of the brain that is responsible for memory and learning. In terms of the effects on the body, it can cause numerous health problems such as heart disease, obesity, diabetes, overeating, not eating enough, and engaging in substance abuse. It can also cause missed periods, headaches, insomnia, low sex drive, and a risk of a heart attack. And again, I can go on and on and on. The point is that it really does have an effect on the physical body. The point is stress is inevitable. It is inevitable. It is physically and mentally natural responses to life experiences. It happens to everyone, but it is up to us as individuals to control the amount of stress we allow in our systems and our lives. And that is, through engaging in healthy activities and relationships, whether it be in school or at work. Now, before I dive in and tell you the 5 tips for maintaining a healthy lifestyle while under stress, here are the common sources of stress at school or in work or in the workplace. Most common sources of stress are financials, relationships, grades, new environment, and separation from the home, like homesickness and stuff like that, and also the physical stresses and physical causes of stress, such as loss of sleep, different eating habits, again, whether it be overeating or not eating enough, and then also, the typical, kind of college habits of, alcohol and drugs. I get it. This is my 4th year in college, and I have been through things I never thought I'd be through. I allowed it to, break me down and, break me down to my knees. And I thought I would never be able to get back up. These years of being in your 20s and stuff, it's definitely a challenge. It really is. And, these college years are supposed to you're supposed to discover yourself, and that comes with making mistakes, learning from them, and realize what kind of people and environments you want in your life, what you accept. Okay, what I've learned is never accept, less than what you deserve. That's what I've, through school relationships, personal relationships, work relationships, how you're treated, all these organizational communication skills, it comes, it just comes through respectful interactions. That's what I've learned. And, but you learn all that through a lot of pain, turmoil, and yes, stress. Now, if you are a college student that is also working to make some sort of living, or just a full-time employee, maybe you can relate to some of these common sources of work stresses, which are low salaries, excessive workloads, lack of social support, and feeling like there's no opportunity for growth or advancement, and you know, conflicting demands. You know, if you're at school, you know, and work demands a lot of your attention, or your social life suffers, those are conflicting demands. And also unclear performance expectations. You know, lack of communication between you as the employee and the employer. And that can cause a lot of tension and therefore stress. Now, as a college student myself, I am a part-time waitress, and I have felt completely overwhelmed because I have to handle all my financials, you know, so that's why I have to work a ton of hours. Um, and, you know, sometimes I get crappy pay. I don't really get paid that much. It's all based on how busy we get, how much tips I earn. Um, I'm, I'm doing the best I can. And with also working, I have to maintain my grades. You know, I need to get good grades. That's a top priority in my life. And I'm trying to have, a social life too. I don't want to just waste my time being preoccupied with work and school. I want to enjoy myself. I want to take time for myself and be around people that make me happy. You know, friends, family. It is important to make time for them, to make them a priority too, because they will be the ones in your life, if everything else falls through. That's what I've learned from experience. And but with also trying to maintain a social life, I also need to maintain a healthy lifestyle as well. I have to go to the gym 5 days a week for about 2 hours. I need that stress reliever. Even though sometimes I feel like it doesn't work, I have a fitness goals that I want to achieve, and I have been working very hard to achieve them. And it's just taking time for myself, and sometimes I still feel stressed and like anxiety ridden after I leave the gym. I just have those days, but I take it day by day and I push through it. You know, sometimes it seems absolutely impossible to maintain work, school, social life, and a healthy lifestyle, but it can be done. Um, and you can look up as many tips and tricks as you'd like, but the only thing that will get you to see some positive change is through action. The first tip to maintaining a healthy lifestyle under stress while either at work or school is to find a manageable, realistic, and comfortable schedule. Maintain a normal routine, but don't go so extreme to where you cannot handle it when things are thrown at you unexpectedly and you are left like not being able to adjust or adapt. Like that's too extreme. For school, in the organization for school, if it is too overwhelming, plan out your schedule so that you know when to do what in terms of completing assignments, studying for tests, meeting with classmates or professors. In terms of, the organization of work, planning out your schedule and responsibilities for that job are essential and will reduce the amount of stress that you feel, and you will, end up feeling much more organized in your place of work. And the second tip is very important. It is to first identify your triggers. You got to identify what stresses you out. And once you identify what stresses you out, then you need to develop healthy responses, both physically and mental, healthy responses. And that's like physical and mental fitness. There are many people that go to food, alcohol, or indulge in unhealthy relationships or activities when they feel stressed so they can just distract themselves for that short amount of time. But after you do that, and after, you forget about it for a little while, then, it just hits you like a ton of bricks again. Those kinds of behaviors and actions do so much more harm than good. Okay? Instead of turning to unhealthy food and activities, exercising is one of the most beneficial things you can do for your physical and mental health. I cannot stress it enough because I can speak from experience. when I say that it has helped me so much, and not only the improvement of my physical body, but it has lightened my mood, thoughts, and outlooks on life. Now, it hasn't helped, every single time I go to the gym, but overall, it flushes away all this pent up negativity. And exercising not only helps you sleep better, but it can also help you maintain a healthy weight and reach whatever fitness goals you have. And it can also help you be more productive at work or school because you have the energy from your workout to do so. Mental fitness includes, gaining a positive outlook and attitude on whatever is making you stressed. If it is through relationships, financials, workload, in school or work, think about how it can improve, what you can do to differently to change it, and what you can learn from it so that you never feel stuck. You only feel like you're moving forward. And then the third tip, very important, is me time. Practice relaxation routines. Take time for yourself. Cut out all the current problems in your life and do something for yourself that makes you happy. You are your first priority. That is, through all the experiences I've had and how, little I took myself and my mental and physical health. I tossed it aside and I lost myself. Gaining that back is one of the most difficult yet most achievable things you can do, whether it be hanging out with friends, eating your favorite treat, painting, going to the gym, whatever makes you happy, do it. Don't let anyone or anything stop you from living your life and being happy. It is hard to start, and take that first jump, but it is so rewarding. It really is. The fourth tip is be prepared. Things are going to happen. Again, it is inevitable. There will be events in your life that will come out of nowhere and knock you down to your knees if you let it. Don't always be paranoid, but always keep in mind that things are going to happen so that you're not going to be thrown off. If you feel mistreated or taken advantage of at work or school, count to 10 before speaking. Take a walk to calm yourself down, or write down your frustrations so that you can address the problem appropriately and professionally. And then the fifth tip, my own personal favorite, is to cry. Cry your little hearts out, because studies have shown that a good cry will make you feel better afterwards. Crying those buckets of tears washes away those emotions, and in some sense, you feel clean. Clean of frustration, sadness, stress, etc. Crying may even stimulate the body's production of those feel-good endorphins that help you improve your mood. Don't keep it all in. Let it out in private or to those you feel most comfortable around and who will help you during those stressful times. Whether it be at school or work, stress, again, it is inevitable. It's going to happen. It is how we respond to it is what defines us. It is what makes us or breaks us. And if it is breaking you, learn to take these tips and apply them into actions. It's important to make those little attempts to be a happier, more productive member of society. And so thank you for watching this video. I have also attached links to all the info I just provided you, and I also have attached an activity for you that identifies. It helps you identify what your stressors are, how you respond to them, and what you do or think you should do to relieve those stressors. So again, I thank you for watching. I hope this video has been helpful for you and will help you in better organizational activities and environments. So thanks for watching again. Bye.